Hey there, Capricorn. I hope you guys are doing well. I want to go ahead and start out your reading for January of 2020. First of all, though, before I get into anything, I want to thank you so much for those of you who have donated in the past to my friend Michael Anton Tippett. There was a GoFundMe that I passed around a couple of months ago, and I appreciate those of you. I appreciate all of you, but those of you who donated, I really want to thank you. As many times as I've said it at the beginning of these readings, it still sucks. Tippett passed away a couple days before Christmas, and I don't know. I love my friend, and I kind of shut down a little bit. I'm better. I think all of us did. You know, he's a really influential human being on this planet, and was really quite magical. And to, I guess, lose that energy was pretty hard. But I do want to thank you for that. So, merci. Thank you so much. And I know he appreciated it. He told me he appreciated the donations very much. So let's go ahead and get into your reading for January of 2020. Welcome to the new year. Show me energy for the sign of Capricorn. What does Capricorn need to know? What message does Capricorn need to know? These are the Whispers of Love Oracle deck. Marcel, get out of my water. We got two cards coming up. So the first card out, slow down, pause, and allow things to unfold. Second card out, the only thing that is real is love. Shift your focus back to love. So slow down and realizing about love, changing the focus to love. So let's go ahead and get into your reading, Capricorn. Show me energy present for the sign of Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the month of January 2020. January 2020 for Capricorn, please. Marcel. Oh, he's drinking my water. I'm sure that happens to you guys too. You beautiful little beasts, drink your water. All right. And here he is, making his debut. Listen, fatty, you don't get to sit in front of everybody. Come on. Come on, Cupcake. Bougie, go to your bed. Or go. You have the Three of Wands in reverse. You have the Page of Pentacles. Three of Swords. Let's keep shuffling. Ten of Swords. Queen of Wands, Leo, Sagittarian, Aries energy. Give me two more, please, for the sign of Capricorn. You get three more. You get Strength in reverse, the Ace of Wands in reverse, and you get the Fool in reverse. With the Empress at the bottom of the deck. So the Empress at the bottom of the deck is the overall energy here, Capricorn. The Empress is somebody who is very nurturing, she's loving, she's abundant, she is happy in her experience as a human being. She's somebody that others go to when they need help. She's somebody that is resourceful and beautiful and can make something out of nothing. Financially stable, it's about motherhood, it's about pregnancy, it is about new beginnings. New opportunities, things being taken at the height of their plumpness and juiciness. It's making things happen. It feels here the starting out energy. You have the Three of Wands in reverse coming out with the Page of Pentacles. So it's like, it seems like whatever you've been focusing your energy on, you may have had to switch gears, or you may have also received what you wanted and now there's a new beginning for something else to change or a new phase within that experience. Overall, what I'm feeling here though is that there is, with the Queen of Wands here and the Empress, it's almost as if like there's an energy that you're residing in, Capricorn, that's quite healthy. It's on the healthier end of things. It feels like the energy that is at the most present point of this reading, the Three of Swords and the Ten of Swords, it's dealing with a situation where you are releasing something that has been painful, whether that be a problematic relationship, being treated poorly, being stabbed in the back by somebody. These are harsher energies here, okay? Not the easiest to deal with. Now, with the Three of Swords and the Ten of Swords, this is basically a finality to problematic situations, but that doesn't mean that it's out of your head. It doesn't mean that your heart isn't painful still. But in a way, I feel that you are moving forward in your life no matter what. I don't know if that's out of sheer stubbornness, blind optimism, or negating your feelings. But I feel that there's a necessity to pay attention to things, okay? Especially in regard to love and in regard to how you feel love. So whatever your process is, some of you are dealing with situations where it's like you're trying to let things go, and it might be like you're trying to sweep things under the rug instead of actually dealing with them. And I think that that's actually problematic in the long run. Overall, you have the opportunity for good things to happen. I think that there's some tweaking that needs to be done on an internal level. So you're not rushing into stuff, okay, with guns a-blazing, all enthusiastic, but then not having the wherewithal to make something happen. The Empress is somebody who, things happen, good things happen, magic happens with this card, okay? A lot of change, a lot of transformation, a lot of stability as well. It's a very stable card. The Queen of Wands is somebody who moves forward in her life. She moves forward with speed, and she's inquisitive, she's ripe for the picking, she's beautiful, very, very vivacious in her life. But what it feels like here is that you're going from one smaller, okay, how do I say that? It's like a small change to small change to small change, but I don't like how that is. Hang on. Okay, I'm not understanding that. It's too many things that are coming in right there with that message. I don't understand that. It's a small change. I don't know what small change is. I don't know what that is referring to. It feels like there's an energy where it's like you're releasing something that you may have been holding on to make room for new opportunities, which is the right mindset to be in. What I'm feeling here though, Capricorn, most of all, is dealing with situations that are of the utmost importance. Don't split yourself into too many pieces. Be aware of the things that are crucial and take time with those things. It feels like you might be putting yourself into too many things, too many what do they call it, fingers in the pie, or too many things that get confusing. Some of you may also be needing to be aware of a fire sign that's very appealing. It may be somebody who's very attractive to you, somebody who's very mouth-watering and desirable, but it feels like that energy is less supported in regard to longevity. It feels like dealing with somebody of that nature, especially out of a painful relationship. Like if you're getting over some sort of painful thing and like you have the opportunity to like connect with a really attractive person, or like, you know, something about this is not, it almost like sets you back in a way. That's what I'm feeling. Okay, so I'm going to pull some clarifying cards here, but we will move on. Show me the Three of Wands here in reverse for Capricorn. So you have the Nine of Cups here. So the Nine of Cups is a card of, it's a card of abundance. It's a card of, you know, almost being at a specific place within emotional connections, feeling good with the people that you're around. It can be a card of gluttony. It can be a card of, just reveling in the things of delight, sometimes with reckless abandon. I don't necessarily feel that that's the case. So I feel that what you may have left for in the past, or what you may have left in the past, was something that you felt very, there was a satiety, satiated feeling there or something, some sort of it felt good to be whatever it was in the past, but then it's you had to leave it. And so you may have held on to those feelings for a while, but you still left it. I don't know if it was because it was unhealthy. It clearly seems like it with the Ten of Swords and the Three of Swords. Show me the Page of Pentacles here. So you have the Six of Cups. So you could be dealing with an earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo with that Page of Pentacles, or you could also be dealing with the Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer energy. You have the Page of Pentacles at the bottom over here too. So this is opportunities, potentially somebody from the past coming back to offer you something. It could also be, it could literally also be holding on to some of the pain that you've had experienced in the past with somebody prior. Show me the Three of Swords here. You have two cards popping out. So you have the Seven of Pentacles and you have the Eight of Pentacles. So it's a succession then. This is moving forward. It's about, so it's clarifying the three, hold this card. It's clarifying the Three of Swords here. So basically, Capricorn, what it is this is an evaluation in regard to what you've dealt with, okay? You could have somebody from the past, this fire sign, this Queen of Wands, could be somebody that you've already dealt with, or it could be somebody new. Either way, though, of whatever you've been dealing with in regard to pain, this is about evaluating that situation so you can kind of unstick yourself, because it feels like there's been a lot of pain here, especially with the Ten of Swords. From there, you have the Eight of Pentacles. This is about dedication, work. It's professionalism. Sometimes it's cultivating new things in your job. Sometimes it's pouring yourself in your job so you don't have to feel certain things. I can understand that for sure, and I've been there before, but this is about feeling. Now to get onto this fire sign. I don't know, I feel like you guys are in a particular spot in your life where things are definitely on the up, but it's you kind of have to deal with another hurdle maybe in the form of a person who might be very attractive and tantalizing. Show me the Queen of Wands here for Capricorn. Yeah. So you have the Queen of Swords here with the Queen of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, clarifying the Queen of Wands. Three queens, okay? So we're going to go into this energy. The Queen of Swords is somebody who's basically, they're someone who is very discerning in regard to what they involve themselves in, primarily because they've had a lot of pain and frustration in relationships. They've been hurt, they've been kicked on, disregarded, whatever you want to call it. It's somebody who really had the short end of the stick in relationships. And so if you have somebody that is very easygoing, very mystical and magical and kind of entrancing to you here, it may be easy to get kind of stuck in that energy. Be careful about that, though. You're using your discernment in regard to the information that is being presented to you, in regard to the type of person that is being presented to you. Stay with your eye on the prize, and the eye on the prize is stability no matter what. Stability is healthy. Stability is sexy. One night stands and dicey relationship situations, not so much. Please show me the Fool in reverse here. Yeah. See, this is, okay, yeah, and you have the Knight of Wands here. So with this Queen of Wands being the clarifying, or the beginning card of all this, she's kind of the indicator overall of this energy. You have the Knight of Wands and you have the Eight of Cups. This is about moving away. This is about dealing with people who are reckless, who are in and out of our lives, not wanting to deal with that energy any longer. It may hurt. You may still be dealing and healing from a situation previously, but it's time to walk away from something. It's not something that can benefit you, especially with the Knight of Wands coming around. This Knight of Wands, they're not necessarily a bad card. It's followed by the Knight of the Ace of Wands, so this is more sexual-like energy. The Knight of Wands isn't necessarily a bad card. In reverse, he plays a more detrimental role, okay? But the Knight of Wands is somebody who, regardless of whether they're a bad person or not, there's somebody who, they're in and out of your life, they're flighty, they're not committal, you know, they're non-committal, they're in it to win it and then vamoose, like they're quick to go, come and go, and very passionate, very beautiful, very fun, very lovely. But it doesn't provide stability. So you have to be honest about that. Show me the Ace of Wands here. Yeah. You have the Two of Cups. This doesn't provide you with what you want. That Queen of Pentacles showing up on the bottom of the deck for the Queen of Swords. That Queen of Pentacles is where you want your energy to be. It's having your eye on the prize. It's basically saying, listen, I'm not going to get into situations that do not provide stability. I want whatever you want. You want home, you want stability for your children, you want finances. That Queen of Wands is, or the Queen of Pentacles is somebody who makes those things out of her life. She creates those things on her own. She's not waiting for somebody to give them to her. She does it on her own. Show me the Strength card in reverse here. You have the Nine of Wands. So this is a card in regard to the lovers. So you have opportunities here. You may be dating again. You may be dealing with a fire sign. You may be dealing with somebody from your past. There's some multiple scenarios here, but whatever it is that you're dealing with, if it's leaving a bad taste in your mouth, if you're still dealing with healing from the hurt of a previous relationship, this new situation is not really, it doesn't provide much stability at all. It's more exciting and sexual, and then it fizzles. And I think if you were to undertake that or go back into that or go into that with somebody else, it's going to highlight the pain that you've had from a previous experience here. Okay, that's what it feels like. And you need to have some boundaries in regard to that. Show me the Empress. Why is the Empress at the bottom of the deck for the initial reading? So yeah. So, funny that I mentioned the Queen of Pentacles here. First of all, this is a Taurian card, Taurus energy, the Empress, Taurus. Abundance, nurturing, stability, foundations, new beginnings, motherhood, pregnancy, you know, actual mothers, sisters, female counterparts. This is about having it all. And I say that loosely. A lot of people think whatever they think. Having it all for me is having emotional happiness and contentment with my partner. You know, having it all is being emotionally satisfied with my family and connections, that with the ones that I hold close to me. You know, that's this card, this Ten of Cups. That's what I mean, keep your eye on the prize. That Empress card very much connects to me with that Queen of Pentacles card. You know, if you're not dealing with an earth sign, like the energy that's presented there is basically one where we are choosing to stabilize our energy. We're choosing to be on the path where we are getting involved with others that want the same thing, not fly by night, seat of the pants type of, you know, sexy energy here that's in and out literally and then fizzles. Like, it's not about that, you know. So there's some conflicting energy here, but I think overall you're going to make it through. It just seems to kind of come at a time that may be a little bit more sensitive than most other times. So let's go ahead and clarify a little bit here. Show me the connection between the Ten of Cups and the Six of Cups. Actually, no. Show me the connection between the Six of Cups and the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, you see you have the Three of Wands and the Six of Coins. So the Six of Coins is about fairness, equality. It's about give and take, reciprocity, getting what you need from situations, being able to give to others when your cup is full. When is your cup full, okay? Are you holding on to something, or are you letting it go for something new? It seems here with the Three of Wands at the first card here, you've let something go or you've given up on it, okay? It's like no longer having any patience, or you may have received what you wanted. Either way, it feels like you walked away from something that may have been something that you wanted emotionally. Is this something that you're going to put energy in again? Capricorn? Do you want to put more energy into this? And what is actually being offered here? Like, seriously, what's being offered here? Because the Page of Pentacles, it's youthful energy, it's childish energy, it's energy where we are having the opportunity and potential for new things to come through. It's, you know, working on the nitty gritty and the base elements of it, but like, what is actually being presented? What's being given, you know? Show me the Three of Swords with the Seven of Pentacles. So you have the Emperor here. So this was a couple at one point. You have the Empress at the bottom of the deck, and now you have the Emperor. The Emperor, it's interesting that he's coming up here, though, with the Ten of Swords and the Eight of Pentacles. The Emperor can be what? It's Marcel. The Emperor can be somebody who is very stubborn. He's good. I mean, overall, upright. He's good, and he is upright. But with the Ten of Swords, this card indicates more so to me that this person may have been like kind of hell-bent on money, taking their spending their time with their money more than you, or disregarding you. It's kind of like, I don't know, it's a coldness that comes over me when I see that energy and feel it. What's wrong, huh? Yeah, maybe somebody who might have been like obsessed with their work, or like neglectful in regard to you. It's like work came first, or it just, you weren't first on the agenda, which may have hurt you, which may have been one of the reasons why you left a situation. But evaluating it, it wants to leave. You have the King of Cups popping out here. King of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. This person, if you are dealing with somebody from the past, it's somebody that has they're wanting to express their feelings. They're wanting to show their feelings. It might be love, but sometimes the King of Cups is difficult to express certain things. He shows things through, he might be difficult to express some things on an emotional level. It seems like there might be some emotional confusion for him here. Show me the Queen of Wands. So you have the Six of Swords and the Nine of Cups. If the Queen of Wands, if the fire sign is somebody that you were dealing with from your past, it's like they have a new understanding of you, or they're seeing you through a different lens. It doesn't mean that you have to be with them, especially if your heart is pretty hurt. I mean, you have the Three of Swords and the Ten of Swords right here in the middle of the reading. That's like the focal point of the reading. But what it feels like is they want to let the problems go so they can try and reclaim some of the love that may have been there, or the connection that was there. That's up to you entirely. The Hermit at the bottom of the deck for that too. So that's basically having to take a sit out and look at it for what it is. Show me the Eight of Cups with the Fool in reverse. Knight of Swords. So this is delivering harsh information quickly. And that just may be a no-go. With the Fool in reverse and the Eight of Cups, it's basically saying, listen, this doesn't work for me. I don't want to have a replay of this. And even if you're saying that to somebody new, it's like it triggers a replay of that pain for you. Show me the Two of Wands and the Two of Cups in reverse. So yeah, Queen of Swords coming out again. All right, so discernment time. Ace of Wands, Two of Cups. This is recognizing in a situation that you may have been very loving about or felt very, very connected to, did not provide you the stability you needed. It provided you very little, actually. If this is a situation where you're being offered to by a fire sign and it's a new situation that's bringing up old pain from the past, I would say stay away from it, because it doesn't provide stability. This is about being very discerning in the way that you look at the situation for what it is. Don't give something credit where it doesn't need it, okay? Show me the Nine of Wands and the Strength card in reverse. And the Sun. So this is telling me that you're going to have strength in regard to dealing with this situation. It's about buckling up, buckling down, and being very strong in your convictions in regard to how you want to go about something here, okay? Holding and creating boundaries for yourself that are very, very helpful. Show me the Empress and the Ten of Cups. We have Justice coming out, Libran energy, and the Four of Coins at the bottom of the deck. So with these cards, the Justice card and the Four of Coins for the Empress and the Ten of Cups, this is you basically making sure that what you get involved with is going to provide you the best thing that you can have, the best stability, the best outcome that you can have. It's taking yourself away from problematic situations, not engaging in situations with new people who bring up old problems for you. Learn about your problems, heal that cycle, let it go. Don't reintroduce somebody when you're in pain. Don't go playing around with people when you're in a painful spot. It's going to leave you in more confusion, you know? Can you please give me advice for Capricorn here? Advice for Capricorn. Yeah, you have the Page of Wands and the Hermit. Okay? I'm sorry, that's not the Page of Wands. You have the Five of Wands. All right, the Hermit. This is taking a very, very deep look at the conflict that this situation brings you on a spiritual and an emotional level. Okay, what do you want? Now you have the Page of Pentacles coming out with the Knight of Swords. Two cards that are already in your reading. It's delivering swift information. It's being kind of detached and cold. And it's also just stating what you will and will not deal with and taking yourself out of situations that are not healthy for you, Capricorn. I need to leave this reading because the energy is like right now. Yeah, thank you for your help with Tippet. Thank you. If this was helpful, feel free to like, share, and subscribe. And if you choose to donate, there's a link in the description box below. And yeah, I will talk to you guys soon. Whoever this reading is for, please take care. Slow down. Slow down. You don't have to get into a new relationship. You don't have to take somebody up on their offer just because they're offering. Slow down, okay? All right, take care, you guys. Bye-bye.